Damn, Koo missed the kick. Falcons lose. That helps for whatever that helps for what helps. All right, let's get it going because I got to knock some advertisements out, and then we'll open up the River Parish trash line. If you've been laying under a rock, the Saints lose their first game of the year, 20-13. And yeah, that's what the show's gonna be about. So we'll get started in a second. Let's get to these advertisements real quick, man. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, all that shit. Just search up Hold the Mayo. HTM Live presented by Burkhart's Air. Give them a call, 985-626-7741. If your AC's broke, they can fix it. If you got to get your heater ready for the 2 months that it's cold down here in Louisiana, they can get your heater working. If you need a generator, go to burkhartsair.com or scan this QR code that's on the description. That's on the graphic right here. It'll bring you to the HTM Burkhart loading page. Check it out. They do it all. Even if you don't know how to work your fucking lights, Burkhart can fix it. Burkhart can get you right. Give them a call, 985-626-7741. Also presented by the Comp Man. The Comp Man, if you get hurt on the job, you're not going to know what to do, but you're going to feel like maybe you owed something. Maybe you deserve something. That's what the Comp Man can figure out. Give him a call, 504-838-8883. Comp Man's all over Louisiana, flying all over Louisiana. Don't matter where you're at, North Shore, South Shore, Baton Rouge, Shreveport. Doesn't matter. The Comp Man can take care of you. If you watch HTM Live and get hurt on the job, this is who you got to call, the Comp Man. Or you can go to www.compman.com. Also presented by Blue Plate Mayo. Buy local, buy Blue Plate Mayo. They've been here for you since 1927. Blue Plate's been here for you since then. They'll be here for you in the future. We got a new sponsor, Harold J. Anderson, Inc. These are certified professional landmen. A lot of people may have seen the show on Peacock with Billy Bob Thornton, but don't know what a landman is. This is for real landmen out there. If you got a project that requires land support, these are your guys. Doesn't matter whether it's solar, pipelines, or the big one, oil and gas. If you got a project that requires land support, make sure you call Harold J. Anderson, 504-276-5858. They've been in business for over 50 years. Core group, they still intact. They know what they're doing. I actually know these people personally. I worked for them a few summers when I was growing up trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life and needed a little money. They hired me, which is crazy, bro. But anyway, solar, pipelines, oil and gas. If you got a project that requires land support, call Harold J. Anderson, Inc., 504-276-5858. I'm about to open up the River Parish trash line right now, 504-265-0025. Let's talk about it, man, because it is a loss. And there was some aggravating shit going on. But I did see some fight in this Saints team, week one Saints team. You know, what's our expectations here? I did see some fight out the Saints. Spread quarters, River Parish trash line.
Mayo, how are we today?
I'm all right, bro. I'm not, I'm trying to make sure I account for what...
I'd be a lot better if Juwan Johnson could fucking catch the ball.
I would too. I really would.
Yeah.
I would. If you would have asked me that, if he caught the ball, I would have been like, bro, I'm fucking good.
Yeah, I'm fucking happy. I'm already drunk, but it would be a whole nother level if Juwan Johnson just caught that ball.
Yeah.
Now, do you think Kellen goes forward for a 2 on that if we catch that ball?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him well enough to know him like that.
In New Orleans, you got to make a name for yourself, or you play it safe and go.
We got to catch the fucking ball first, and I got to be honest, man. Juwan Johnson. We all have said our words on Juwan Johnson. It's just
I know, guys. He's a nice guy. This and that. Nice guys still can catch football.
Nice guys can catch footballs. You're right about that, brother. Honestly, that's scripture. That's scripture.
I think I read that somewhere in the Bible, but yeah.
Yeah, no, nice guys can catch footballs. That's what we forget. Yeah, no, I like that. Yeah.
I was pretty happy with Miller tonight.
Oh, yeah, Kendra?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, Kendra's good. Kendric's good.
No, for sure. I was really happy with what I saw. Kool-Aid McKinstry getting on my fucking nerves, man.
Not drinking the Kool-Aid, huh?
Not drinking it, dude. I mean, he let a lot of shit happen. On that one play, happens on the right side.
Yeah.
He's trying to break down for a tackle, looking like he's playing Madden with shitty Wi-Fi, bro.
Yeah, good first series to the game. Kind of really fell off.
Yeah.
Kind of really fell off. Then he kind of picked it up, but it's just, dude, we're talking about we need a CB1. We need a CB1.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's technically the CB1, right?
Well, I mean, he's definitely at least shooting for it. I mean, if it's not Alante, which Alante,
I know.
You could tell where Alante's better at, bro. I mean,
Alante coming in with the sack.
that sack.
I mean, the pressure we had on the quarterback today was pretty nice.
Cam Jordan, best player on the defense, period. I mean,
was that not beautiful way to start the year, Mayo?
For Cam Jordan, yeah, it was. I mean, that's the positives. That's the positives. There's a lot of negatives. The penalties.
Yep. Oh my Lord, brother.
I mean, Cesar Ruiz with the penalties, dude. How is this guy a vet? I don't get it.
Dude, we talk about this guy so often every week, and it's just like it's nothing but a burden to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, I'm gonna what you got? I gotta let you go.
One more. Is that Olave catch? Is that a catch?
That's a catch. I don't understand what a catch is if that ain't a fucking catch. I don't get it.
If that ain't a fucking catch, brother, I mean,
I don't know. Yeah,
I got trust issues, bro.
No, I don't get it either.
All right, Mayo. All right, well, we're sending love from Michigan, Brody.
All right, man. Shout out Michigan. Who dat?
Hey, take it easy.
Give me a call, 504-265-0025. The Saints lose 20-13 to the Cardinals. Battled back at the end, went down the field. We also had this just kills me. We had a groupie 37-yard missed field goal, which was out of nowhere and atrocious. I mean, I have been gassing up groupie all offseason, and first game, this motherfucker missed a 30. I bought the jersey. If you don't think that I'm looking into how to figure out how to get that jersey canceled, I mean, you got me fucked up. Spread quarters.
I hope you have the receipt for that groupie jersey because that's fucking garbage. I have him on my fantasy team, and that's 2 points he's fucking cost me. And first off, Juwan Johnson, 3 years, $30 million. I wouldn't pay that guy $30 to drive me an Uber to the fucking airport, man. This guy fucking sucks, man. Next, fuck the officials for that catch. That was awful. Shout out to Stallberg for that sweet WWE slam.
Kurt Angle. And
yeah. Other thing, Yiadom, speaking of breaking ankles, Yiadom, he got his ankle broken on 3rd and 11 when Marvin Harrison Jr. just fucking took him to the cleaners. We got to get off the field on 3rd, 10, 3rd and 11. And also this offensive line play is atrocious. We had 13 fucking penalties. And that's really all I got to say, man. Take care.
I think you covered everything. Appreciate it, brother. Yo, shout out Scrim with the super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it, Scrim. Scrim's on tour right now, tuning in to the Saints post games. If you don't think that's a fucking Saints fan, I don't know what is. So, shout out Scrim. Spread quarters. Hello?
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on?
Hey, not a lot, man. Just kind of coping.
Yeah, I'm happy with the way we played, with the way we look. We look promising. Fuck Juwan Johnson. But,
Are you on a Xanax?
Yeah, No, I'm lagging. That's what I'm doing.
Are you lagging? All right, I feel you. Well, what else you got? Anything else? I want to make sure you get it all out.
Yeah. I'm about to get it all out right now. Spencer Rattler looks so composed. Fuck Derek Carr. We look good. Who dat, rat that? That's all I got to say.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too so much. Thanks. All right, brother. I think he was thinking so much it was taking a while for him to get it all out. That's all. Spread quarters.
I appreciate the call, man.
Hey, you got to turn down the stream if you can, bro. Yeah, what's up? You got to look, bro. It's just like the radio, bro. When you call, you got to turn down whatever you're listening to the show on. It's really ain't no big deal. Turn it back up after. Spread quarters. Hello? Yeah, I can hear you in the back. Bro, let's get some ready callers, man. Gotta be ready, bro. It's one phone, so you just gotta. Whenever I answer, you gotta be ready. Spread quarters.
What up?
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Man,
you gotta
trying to let them Saints, but I mean, we did our thing and tried to. Man, the defense held up. We tried to do our thing.
Yeah, no, I think the defense was good. I mean, there was a couple drives where they kind of just couldn't get off the field, but they made enough plays. Kind of that old story of the Saints defense, like bend, don't break. They can make the plays. The offense needs to, just like the last few years. I know this is game one. The offense needs to get in a better rhythm. We got to take more shots. Loosen up a little bit.
Yeah. I don't want to give up on them yet. I was impressed. I really saw more than I thought I was going to see. I think we did all right. I think we can make some doubters wrong. We can prove some doubters wrong.
Yeah, no, we'll see how it goes. But I'm not like completely. We lost a lot of bad games last year where we got blown out. You lost 20-13 today. Don't get me wrong. It was to the Arizona Cardinals. But. It's the NFL, bro. Everybody plays good. Look at what the Colts did to the Dolphins today. I mean, I was on the Dolphins. I'll never bet the Dolphins again, all 2025. You just never know.
We hung in there, man. I was proud to the end. We hung in there. I thought we could pull it out, but it didn't happen. We're going to keep on rocking with them. Who that?
There you go. I don't think it's any reason to – I mean, what were your expectations going into this season? A lot of people thought we'd get smoked by the Cardinals. And we kind of hung in there the whole game. The groupie missed field goal was big. It really was. It really was big. Spread quarters.
Look, I thought the Saints looked good first half. Kendre Miller looks good. Juwan Johnson, that was a tough catch. But our offense needs to be on board and go take some shots downfield. What do you think?
Yeah, they got to loosen up a little bit. They really do, man. Just playing a little too tight of football, in my opinion. They started to, and that when it came down to the 2-minute drill, and you got to make something happen. I mean, that's probably the best offense look the whole game.
Yeah, I think our guys competed pretty well.
They definitely competed. You got to give them that.
Yep. All right, I'll free up the lines. Who that,
brother? Yeah, that reverse catch, that was bullshit. I mean, if you call it a catch, what did you see to reverse that? That's what doesn't make sense, especially when it's called something and they do it. I don't get that. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, I think the thing that killed this game with them with a penalty. This seemed like every player on that team had a penalty.
Yeah. For me, it's Cesar Ruiz. Look, there's more guys involved getting penalties, but it's like, bro, you're supposed to be a vet. We don't need the offensive penalties. The pre-snap penalty. No, man, we don't need none of that, bro. You're supposed to be a vet, so just sucks.
I mean, look, I wasn't expecting them to win, but I also wasn't expecting them to play this decent either. I mean, they had a few miscues. I think they need to give Kendre Miller the ball more. Every time he touched it, almost going up the middle, it seems like he had a pretty good run. Yeah. I think they underutilized him. I don't think they took enough shots down the field. And one thing I didn't like, I don't know how everybody else feels, I do not like the gold-looking jersey they had. It looked like piss-stained yellow color. That's just not gold to me, and it just don't fit the Saints uniforms.
Yeah, well, it's because it's gold with that black, and it's a different gold, like you said. I mean, the gold back in the day when we were buying them for the Ricky Williams jersey, it was a different gold. It wasn't this gold. It was a different gold. So I don't know, if I would have been in the look, I don't want to go too in depth on jerseys, but it's just like if I would have been in the meeting talking about the jersey, I would have been like, we got to get it just like the gold that it used to be.
How about all black? I think all black with the black helmet would look sharp. But anyway,
I think winning. I don't care. If we wearing a fucking wife beater and black pants. I think just winning would be tight.
Yeah, but like I said, I wasn't too disappointed with what I saw.
No, all right.
They still a young team, and I think they'll gel a little bit better. But anyway, who dat? Have a good Red Bean Rice tomorrow.
All right, who dat, bro? Sounds like most people are kind of mostly encouraged. I got the poll up. Do you like what you saw? Yes or no? It's at 56% yeah, 44% no. So it feels like most, maybe not most, but a little over half. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's AG.
AG, what's up, bro?
Well, I don't have a stat today, but I will say this. At least the uniforms did look nice.
So you thought they looked nice?
I thought they looked nice.
Okay.
Now, what they would look nicer with, in my opinion, is if we had the white helmet with the white pants.
Yeah.
I think those would look cleaner.
Yeah, no, I like the white helmet. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I was listening in to Deuce on the radio, and one of the key things he talked about was how Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr. kind of chopped up our defense.
Yeah. Trey McBride, I drafted him in fantasy. He is a reception machine. Don't matter if he's playing the Saints or anybody else. This guy gets receptions. He finished today 6 receptions, 61 yards. And, yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr., 5 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown. It's 2 guys you need to stop. And that's one thing I'll say in a negative light about the Saints is these corners, it just seems like it's going to be a long season with these corners. Like, don't get me wrong. I could see Kool-Aid having his moments. I could see Alante having his moments. But when it comes to covering, I feel like it's going to be a long year because, like, for instance, Yidam, if you go to that third down conversion with Yidam, it's just he's not even close. Not even close. Mm-hmm. I don't even understand the defensive play call to give that much cushion, and he's not close. And he gets juked. Just didn't seem. That's when you're supposed to play your best defense, man. Third down, get him off the field. He wasn't even close. So the corners are really a question mark, in my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you this: it ain't going to be any easier. You thought Trey McBride was bad. We got the Niners coming in next week with George Kittle. Oh boy.
Well, George Kittle's getting a little old now, but he's still really good. You're right.
Yeah, if they can, because we showed we had some promise. Now, how's that going to translate in the next week when we play in what's probably going to be a little bit of a better Niners team? I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. The thing about them is their offense is so tricky, right? So You're really going to have to use your brain. You're really going to have to use your brain on that offense, This offense you kind of had to, too, the Arizona, because of Kyler. You never know if he's going to run out the pocket. How did they do overall with Kyler Murray for the day? 7 carries, 38 yards. So for the most part, they contained him. They got a bunch of sacks on him. All in all, I think for the first game, man, the defense didn't play bad. They had some bad series, but they played pretty well most of the game.
But the good thing is, next week, you really won't have to worry about Purdy running, but because that's his very last thing he would think about doing is running.
It's really just that secondary that's such a question mark. That's really what it is. If you're talking about the front and the linebackers, play a pretty good game. Brzee with the block, field goal. That dude is good at doing that. It's actually incredible. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna clear up the line for you, man. And even though we in the loss, it's always who dat, baby.
Who dat?
All right.
Give me a call, 504-265-0025. How are you feeling, man? Did you like what you saw? Yay and nay? Spread quarters.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's happening?
So, the positive is we almost won.
Yeah, that's definitely a positive.
But I feel like the O-line is still needing work. We're a young team, and we need to build on a better team. But I just wanted to say the positive was that we almost won.
We almost won. There you go. It's a good way to get some rest and move on to the next day. It's a good point.
Yes. I love that Cam got his sacks in, and that was a great positive. And I just feel like if Groupie would have made that field goal, we would have been in a better place.
We would have almost won if Groupie made that field goal. So it would have been a little better than almost. It would have been probably an almost one. Yeah.
Right.
All right. Well, yeah, no, I appreciate the call. Thank you. Who dat?
All right. Who dat?
The Groupie missed field goal wasn't a good look for Groupie, bro. We thought that he was the most reliable dude on the team, so that really fucked me up. Spread quarters.
Yo, Mayo. It's Crew on Cam, man.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Dude, all I'm going to say is this. Is fucking Juwan Johnson needs to go ahead and take his ass back to fucking Oregon or whatever the hell he's from. I get he was catching balls all throughout the game, but that last catch, dude, you gotta fucking catch that. They pay you how much? And you don't come down with it, bro? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? I mean, dude, that shit's fucking ridiculous. Rattlers dotting up people for 2 consecutive drives to get that touchdown so we can go to overtime, or maybe even win the game if they get the 2-point conversion, and you can't fucking come down with it. Where you been the past 2 years, Juwan? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. I'm sorry, man. That shit just fucking pisses me off, dude. Week 1, too.
Yeah, no, it's tough, man. And, you know, if anybody... Look, Juwan Johnson had a decent game up until that, but that drive, he just... It's like nothing... I don't know. It's like how Charles Barkley was in Space Jam, you know? It's just like his whole talent was ripped away that drive. And, I don't know. You would have loved to see him come down with that catch. He's definitely been in the league long enough. You know, he's been on this team long enough. It's not like he just started playing with Spencer Ratt. Like, you'd love to see him come down with that catch, man. That definitely fucking sucks, bro.
I mean, how did you feel about Rattler overall? I thought his throws were getting better and better as the game went on. He was heating up. He was heating up.
The start was not wonderful. You know, I think at half he had like 70 yards passing, somewhere around there.
Right.
Wasn't a wonderful, like, you know, look, let's be fair. This was a problem I had with Derek Carr. Guy had no yards in the first half ever. I saw him go to first half one time with or to the fourth quarter one time with like 80 yards passing. You know, that's one thing. So it's just starting better, starting faster, getting dialed in quicker. Because what happens is what's been happening the last couple of years, and we play from behind, and we've shown that this is not an all-star fucking roster, dude. You know, it's hard.
No, it's not.
It's hard to play from behind 10 points, 14 points, you know, so it's just starting fast, you know, maybe, and it's a collective effort. Maybe get a turnover, get in good field position, you know, stop. Look, sometimes I feel like the Saints settle for field goals, play for field goals. And look what that got you today, you know? Which Groupie should not miss that field goal. He should not by any means.
Dude, I cannot believe if you're the fucking captain of this roster.
Yeah, he's the captain.
You missed that field goal, dude. I mean,
he could tell a motherfucker to drop down and give him 10 push-ups, you know, and you missed that.
He can't even do 5, dude. I've looked at him, dude. He can't do 5 push-ups.
It's sad.
Anyway, Mayo, it was good talking with you, brother. Who dat?
All right, who dat? That's 2 guys, Blake Groupie and Juwan Johnson, that, you know, been here a while, bro, that you just hate to see it. Spread quarters.
Hey, Devin, it's me.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, man? Appreciate you taking my call.
Absolutely, man. It's going. What's happening?
Man, I expected a win going into today, but I'm disappointed, but I think there's some hope. Defense did about all they could do for us. And offense gave us a chance there at the end. Just like many callers have said, just an unfortunate drop by Juwan,
and he had it. That's the thing. He caught the ball. It was going down with it. He let a hand. You know, you just gotta know that. You know, you gotta know that.
Yeah.
You gotta know that that hand's coming.
I agree, and you gotta come down with it, man. I mean, the game's on the line. On the line.
Right.
And I'm hurting for the group he missed as well. I mean, how you said it a few callers ago, we would have almost won. I mean, that was a chip shot. But you know, sub break. I'm hoping that next week, maybe if we fare better. I'm watching the 49ers right now. I know y'all talked about Kittle a few callers ago as well. He scored a touchdown a little while ago for him.
I had him on the prop to score a touchdown. I did have that, so appreciate you letting me know that.
Yeah. So it's 7-7 right now. Got that game on Fox. So we'll see. And hey, look, man, just real quick, if you happen to save numbers or whatever from these calls, I'm in New Iberia. We got some good spots for Red Beans if you ever want to take the trip out this way.
All right, my brother. Well, I appreciate it, man. You know, I'll try to get out there.
Yep. Got some good spots here in Iberia, Packer. So.
All right, man. Well, look, appreciate the call. Who dat, man?
Yep, who dat? Take care.
Oh, another thing is Shaheed. That's what I wanted to talk about, Shaheed. So what did Shaheed finish with? Shaheed finished with 6 receptions, 33 yards. I mean, we have to get this dude the ball, right? I mean, all that hype in the offseason, all what we talking about, Shaheed, the best player on the practice field, blah, 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 blah. 6 receptions, 33 yards? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You have to find a way to get Shaheed the ball. You have to take those shots. You know, I know they took one in the corner of the end zone, and it was when Shaheed's arm got pulled, and they didn't call it. But you got to find a way to get this dude the ball, bro. Strike orders.
Hey, man, Cajun Goat, brother.
Cajun Goat, what's happening?
I'm going to say your little rant on Shaheed. Was it me or he did not look explosive coming off the ball? Like, he didn't look as fast as he normally does, or I don't know if it was maybe the coverage they were doing to him, but he just didn't look Rasheedish, even on the punt returns. He usually has that quick step, and he looks faster than everybody else on the field. I don't know. He just didn't look himself today.
I mean, in training camp, he looked fast as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. But today, I don't know. I don't know if maybe something in practice or what. But you know, like when he had punt returns, man, you always thought he was taking it to the house. I mean, when he take that first step and he would take off, it would look like everybody was standing still. You know.
Yeah, well, I've always said, real quick, that I don't even want to really see Shaheed returning punts because he's supposed to be our number 2 receiver. You know, we don't want to risk this guy getting hurt. I mean, dude, again, like we said all offseason, one receiver goes down, and we'll talk about the Chris Olave shit, but one receiver goes down, we in poverty for receivers. So that's why have we not been able to find somebody dynamic in return that isn't Shaheed?
Right. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, Kendre Miller looked good returning.
Yeah.
On the kickoffs, and you have the junior kid. He's pretty fast too. They say he's got the same speed as Rasheed, so maybe you ought to be putting him over there. But anyway, talking about the game in general, I have a little light at the end of the tunnel with him. I think, look, your rookie tackle played pretty good. He had 1 penalty on him. But he didn't give up anything.
Right.
I thought. The only thing I think that I have a little problem with that maybe Saints fans maybe not have a problem with, but I think Demario Davis has lost a step. I think a lot of them run plays, man, I watched him get caught. He was going in the wrong directions, or he was too slow not getting there. So, you know, I like Demario and everything, but I think age is catching him. I thought Cam Jordan unleashed today, which I was excited to see that, man, because he's been on a milk carton for a while, and he come off that milk carton now.
I mean, he matched his sack total just this game from his sack total last year. He matched it this game. I mean, you gotta love to see that because That is, we're going to need that. And it made a difference. Dude, it made a huge difference when you really think about what Cam Jordan did today. For real.
Yeah, but the tight end was steadily open, and that has to do a little bit with your linebacking core.
Yeah.
But DeMario was late, and then he's getting these stupid penalties. I mean, dude, you're a veteran. You shouldn't be one of the ones getting the penalties like that as long as you've been playing.
Yeah.
And the reason he's getting those penalties, dude, is because he's a step behind. You know, but you know, I think I like everything I've seen as far as how everything played out. But because I think this team is going to get better as the season goes, which I never had that faith in the Saints the last 2 years. I think this is a team. I thought Rattler. I can't see anybody putting down Rattler for the way he played today. I thought the kid was really the motivating factor of the comeback and everything. I thought he played a great game, and I wasn't that high on him being a starter. But I tell you what, after watching him today and how poised he was and how, you know, no turnovers. I mean, I know he threw that interception in the end zone over there, but I think he took a shot because they had a flag on the play. He knew he was going to get that penalty. But other than that, I think the kid made great decisions. I didn't see none of our receivers really getting loose, like breaking away, other than we doing the short passing game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, trying to throw the ball downfield, you got to give it up to Arizona, man. That second for Arizona looked freaking great.
Yeah, I mean,
to be honest with you.
Baker, I mean, he's the leader of that, and he's top safety in the league. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not even surprising. They got a different type looking defense, too. It's kind of confusing in a way, but yeah.
And, man, that play by Breeze, man, that was great. That blocked field goal. He jumped over that cat, man.
How'd you like to be a fucking kicker going to kick and you see big fucking Brian Brzee right in front of you with both his arms out, fucking about to block your kid?
Dude, I'm telling you, like, there was some exciting stuff for people to say, oh, it's a boring game. You know why it was a boring game? Because these motherfucking officials. These fucking officials were fucking horrible today, and I don't care what anybody says. It's not the reason you won or lost the game. It could be on a couple of those calls, but it was just too many goddamn flags. So the two things the Saints need to clean up, penalties, and the second thing is tackling. I thought the better tackling team won today. I think if the Saints tackle on a lot of these possessions, make the tackles, I think they win the game. You know, you had them third and 15.
Yeah.
And you just couldn't make a fucking tackle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You couldn't get off the field. You know, because I thought we ran the ball well. Even the rookie out of Kansas got a couple snaps to run the ball. The kid was getting about 4 to 5 yards a pop, bro.
Yeah, he had 2 carries, 9 yards. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. He was getting, and Miller played a hell of a game. Kamara played a great game. Running backs played a great game. You know, I think it's going to take a little time, but I think that, you know, and we're second in the division at the end of the day. So you still got a shot.
Oh, here we go.
So, you know, I'm going to be optimistic, bro. I think this team can get better as it goes. I think the coaching is going to get better as it goes. You know, it's just the tackling. I think the tackling more than the defense. And I know Kool-Aid didn't do a great job, but he kept fighting.
Yeah, he was aggressive. He was aggressive. He was.
Yes.
He was. And there'll be pros and cons to that, especially when you know, it's only your second year in the league. But, you know, we really need him to be him in a way. I mean, we don't have anybody really out. So we need Kool-Aid to really fucking figure this shit out, dude. And I think he can.
Yeah, let's not act like they were killing us with the tight end.
Yeah, and look,
how many other wide receivers other than Harrison caught the ball? One?
Facts. And look, let me tell you something. Trey McBride, he had 111 receptions last season. Everybody got the business from Trey McBride. Short passes, Trey McBride. Like, it's not like the Saints just couldn't stop the tight end. I mean, nobody can stop this guy. I mean, that's why he's been so highly touted, you know, whether you play fantasy football, whatever. Trey McBride gets receptions, bro, and he got him today against the Saints.
Yeah, but you know what? The Saints stopped him in a crucial situation. Facts. He caught the ball, and he couldn't get the first down. So you made plays. I see these people saying that the Saints, oh, this is going to be boring. This is going to be a bad year. I don't think it's going to be a bad year. And I didn't think it was boring football that your fucking tight end couldn't hold on to the goddamn ball to tie the ball game. And that was a beautiful throw by Rattler. That was right on the money. You know, that was touchdown. That was, what do you say? Like when somebody quarterback makes a big play at the end of the game to put you in.
Let me tell you, I mean, I know this is comparing apples to, to golden apples, but Jimmy Graham ain't dropping that ball. Marcus Colston ain't dropping that ball. You know, like all these guys, you could name them for days. They not dropping that ball. So it's just, it is what it is. We got to work with what we got, and that sucks. That sucks.
Right. All right. And let's see whenever my boy from LSU gets back. You know, hopefully he gets
Foster.
back.
That's why I always said Foster's the best tight end on this roster. All right, I gotta let you go and open up the lines, but good talk.
All right, buddy. You got it, buddy.
All right, man.
All right, buddy.
Who dat? That's why I've been said that Foster's the best tight end. Cause dude, and look, I know the haters are gonna say, oh, well, what about the Jaguars game with Foster? I mean, one time, bro. I mean, I just think that he's the best tight end that we got. Can't wait till he's back. Spread quarters.
Hey, Mayo.
Hey.
Man, what a game. Man, I have high hopes for the Saints. I'm going to start off, man, with the time management with the coach Moore. He needs to use those timeouts in the first half. I think we could have done a little better with the time management. And then Rattler, man, he's like the rest of the quarterbacks, you know, just like the Cardinals quarterback. He had a slow start at the beginning of the game. But, man, Rattler looked good under pressure, man. When it came down to that hurry-up offense, he was spot on with some of his throws. I know he had tried to make some tight throws, but he's definitely been looking good. But y'all pretty much touched on a lot of it. It seems like every year the Saints, man, we just can't tackle. Man, if we can tackle and get them down on that first hit, man, that would make a big difference. I think we're going for the ball, popping out the ball when we should just be making the tackle. I think it was like a third down, and two guys missed, and they ended up getting the first down. And, you know, everybody be mad at Johnson at the end of the game, but, man, I agree with you, like you were saying. You compare apple to apples. You know, all them other boys, the OGs, wouldn't have dropped that ball. I think we have a lot of work to do, a lot of things to clean up. But, man, I think we're going to bounce back. I think they're going to get their shit together, and we're going to shine.
All right, my brother. Who dat, man?
Who dat?
Drake LeBlanc in the chat. Open up your ears, Drake. I called you. I called this coming. When I was talking about Foster Moore, I said, I know that the haters are going to bring up the Jags game. I called. I mean, it's one thing to want to be right, and I get that. But if I'm saying what you going to say and then you go ask it, I mean, how does that look? Spread quarters.
Yo, what's up, Devin?
Hey, what's happening?
Man, what's up, bro? First time caller. Me and my buddy, we on the ride home from the Dome. We from Alexandria. We listen like every week.
How long is that drive? Like 4 hours? 4 hours?
Man, it's like 3.5 with some change, bro. I was finna cuss him ass out this morning because he showed up at my house at 6 o'clock. We trying to get to the shop to get one of the gold Camaro jerseys before they sell out type shit. But, like, he showed up at 6 o'clock. We get here about, like, 9:30. And then, you know, we just go inside, start drinking and shit, waiting at the gates to open. But first time calling, man, we love the show, bro, man. I appreciate the fuck out you, bro.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. How'd you feel about the game today?
Man, the play calling, bro. Like I just don't know, bro. We need to feed them people, bro. Like my buddy yelling right now. We on the way home. We right in front of Tulane University Hospital right now.
You got Camaro.
Kendra.
Mr. Rattler can't do a goddamn thing. You can't do play action. You can't run screens. Run the goddamn ball. Get the hell was 4 yards a carry.
He trying to say run the ball. But I agree with him, bro. Like Kendra healthy right now, bro. Like we need to feed Kendra and we need to feed Camaro, bro. Like we need this a good ass line, bro. Like like, I know Penning was hurt today, but, like, bro, this is a good-ass line we got right now, bro. We need to establish this shit and make Spencer comfortable back there, bro. Like, he need to be able to realize, like, okay, it's 2nd and 6. Shit, I can hand this shit down to Kamara. I can hand this shit down to Kendra, and we gonna get, like, 5 yards, 4 yards, bro. Like, and then we can work it out on 3rd down. Like, you need to make that man comfortable, bro. Like, this is a whole new team, man. I don't know. I'm drunk as hell too, Devin. You know, my bad.
No, bro. I mean, dude, trust me. One thing I never did was judge a drunk motherfucker. I never did that. I've never done.
I'm sober.
Yeah. All right. Well, look. Y'all be safe. Tell your buddy, you know, relax.
Oh yeah, he's sober. He's sober.
Oh, he's sober. Out of all the motherfuckers in the truck right now, he's sober.
Yeah, I swear to God, he's sober, bro. He worked for the railroad. He cannot blow his job.
That's a good job. That's a good job. Railroad, tell him, bring the railroads back 2025, baby. Because I don't like to fly. I like to get on the railroad. Tell him to let me know the routes, bro.
No, but hit my fucking.
He said hit his phone. Hold on, I'm finna pass the phone, dude.
All right, yeah, no. All right, I gotta go. Appreciate the call, though, bro. Sprite Quarters.
Yo, what up, Mayo? It's Nola Boy, brother.
Nola Boy, what's going on?
What's going on, bro? Man, that O-line from the penalties was some of the most dumbest stuff I've seen today, dude. And the call, like the catch, dude. I don't even know what a catch is anymore. From that, like. Are we being for real? How is that not a catch?
I don't think it was not a catch, so I didn't understand it either. Nola Boy, I saw the angles. I saw everything they were showing. And when you watch all that, and you look after, and you're like, damn, it looks like a catch. And then they say it's not a catch. Well, you know what I think? I think we got fucked.
And you want to know what that went on some? They did the same stuff to us when we played Clemson last week.
But it doesn't. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because we got a first down right after. So it's just, you know, how much time do we want to invest in that? Like, yeah, the refs fucked us for that, but at the end of the day, what did that change? You know, we still got down the field and were in position to tie the game.
And how did Blake Grupe miss that field goal? How?
I don't know, Nola Boy. I didn't fucking talk to him after the game. I don't know. It was terrible.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Canadian Cohen to start talking smack about Blake Grupe again. I'm waiting.
You know, I don't know. It pisses me off. It pissed me off. I couldn't believe it. You know.
Oh, it did. It made me mad too. But Brian Bizet, bro. Oh my God.
Give me your top 5 Saints jerseys right now that you would buy.
Saints. Okay, so like what do you mean, like jerseys? Like
jerseys that you would buy. Top 5 right now. Saints roster.
Okay. Current roster or past roster?
Current.
All right. I'd get an Alvin Kamara jersey. I'd get an Olave jersey. I would buy a Kool-Aid one and I'd burn it.
Why?
Yeah, because the Kool-Aid did not taste good today. I get a Brian Bizet jersey, I guess. And the last one would have to go to Rattler. I get a Spencer Rattler jersey because I liked his momentum today.
All right, Nola Boy. Well, look, we appreciate the call, bro. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, brother. Hey, have a nice hobby and all day, brother.
All right, you have a nice day at school. All right, dude.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Sprite Quarters.
What's up, Dev? How we doing, bro?
Doing all right. What's happening?
Man, I'm doing all right. Hey, I got the poster for you ready. I got that Tommy White show. So
all right, tell me what you got.
Yeah,
what you got on the Saints? Because I'm trying to get some good shit on the Saints right now.
I mean, I was at the game. This shit looked horrific. What you mean what I got? This shit was fucking dog shit. My parlay hit. I had Kyler Murray over rushing yards, Marvin Harrison touchdown, Cardinals money line. That shit hit. That's money. I'm pissed, though, because my fucking Saints ain't win.
How are you pissed? You bet against them. I got to hang up right there. I'm sorry. You're going to tell me you're pissed? But yet you walked in on your DraftKings app or whatever the fuck, and you bet all against the Saints, but you're pissed that they lost. I mean, Is that where we at in 2025? Shit don't even make sense anymore. Spread quarters.
What's good, Holy Mayo? So look, first time calling in. I want to talk about the Saints today. I don't think we're gonna be as bad as everybody thought. I think Rattler looked decent. The defense is definitely better. I'm surprised with adding Justin Reed, Julian Blackmon. Biggest concern I have on defense, corners. Kool-Aid was getting cooked by Marvin Harrison all game today.
I mean, look, Kool-Aid had moments in this game, but yeah, he had a rough, like there's the first drive, and then he had a rough go at it pretty much after that first drive. You know what I'm saying? And then he kind of picked it up towards the end. Not really. I mean, at the end of the day, Marvin Harrison had, somebody called early and said it. It's not like Kyler Murray threw for 400 yards on the Saints. He threw for 163. So it's not, he didn't really get, I mean, what? Marvin Harrison Jr. had 71 yards receiving, you know, but they were critical. It was critical plays that happened to where you were like, holy shit, you know, like one of them was the Yiadom, when Yiadom was on him. He was way off of him. It wasn't even close. It was a third down. We needed to stop. It was it was a big deal, and we weren't even close, you know? So, but overall, I mean, the only people he threw it to was Trey McBride and Marvin Harrison Jr. That was it.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals also looked a lot better than people give him credit for today. I think Murray, obviously, at the beginning, he looked a little erratic, rushing out the pocket. But once he started settling in, making some throws, I think the Cardinals look good, especially that secondary. I know somebody in the call talked about that. They're looking like a good team. And the fact that Saints only lost by 1 touchdown today, it gives me hope. But, I mean, there's still a lot of things we need to clean up. Obviously, everybody's talking about Kellen Moore not using his timeouts at the beginning. I think that's something he's just, you know, new head coach, new team. Definitely a lot of penalties killed us today. And like I said, Rattler looked good today. But the one thing I also want to say about that is if Rattler's looking this good, well, hopefully, it's just the beginning of the season. Why the fuck did we draft Tyler Shuck in the second round? If anything, you should at least gave him a chance. Got somebody else in the second round to give him a chance. Instead, we drafted a second round backer, which I really don't think Shuck's ever going to see the field. I mean, maybe towards like later on in the year, but I mean that's what I'm thinking.
Well, it's just one game, so we'll see. But yeah, I thought that. I mean, if we asking, hey, did Spencer Rattler earn himself another game? Of course. I mean, of course you can't put this game on Spencer Rattler. Slow start, but you can't put this game on him. I mean, I just thought that. But now, as I say that, this is what I will say. You just didn't. You only scored one touchdown and 2 field goals, right? This is the problem we've been having, dude. We've been having this problem. In the second half, what did you score? You scored a field goal? I think it was a field goal that you scored in the second half. We don't score enough points. We don't get, when we get in the red zone, it's like the worst plays you ever seen. You know what I'm saying? It's just not serious plays. It's almost like they playing for the field goal, which is where the hype for Groupie came from. I mean, it's like this team gets down there, and it's like, dude, we definitely kicking a field goal. They just don't make enough plays in the red zone, bro. And I mean, it was like that from the start of this game to the end.
I mean, that's what I think is coming out, first year head coach. I think that's what we kind of see. He really kind of played it like very cool, calm, and conservative. I mean, that's something I think is going to change over time. But I think it's the first game, him actually being a head coach. I think that's what it comes with. But at the same time, I mean, look, Olave got hurt at the beginning. Thankfully, it wasn't nothing big. So, like I said, why the fuck did they draft Chuck in the second round and not get, Rattler some more help? I mean, at least in the offseason. We let go of MVS, who actually had a great season towards the end last year. I don't know why we let him go. And now we're down, like I said, wide receiver core. We're looking at Uber drivers next.
Yeah, I've been saying that about the wide receiver core. I mean, it's just not, don't have enough real depth. You know, they tried, though, right before the season. They tried to get 2 guys. One of them was out today, Trey Palmer, and then the other one was Vele, who you did see make a catch. But, bro, we just need to loosen up and fucking throw the ball and find out who your receivers are, too, at the same time. It's like we don't really get it to him enough. I mean, again, bro, I go back to Shaheed. Shaheed should never, ever have 6 receptions for 33 yards. We talk about this guy like he's the next fucking coming of, the next great receiver for the Saints. And that's not even close. Brandon Cooks, 3 receptions, 26 yards. Thank you for your service, but okay. When is somebody really, like even Olave, 7 receptions, 54 yards. We are nickel and diamond. And I'm telling you, bro, you have to take shots, especially when you got a guy like Shaheed. Fucking take the shot, bro. Take like 4 of them a game, you know?
I mean, I guess that's where Trussell Rattler really comes to. I mean, they hit him once, they hit Shaheed once, but they never went back to it. And granted, it was an interception, but they never went back to it after that.
They never went back after that. Yeah, you're right. But all right.
So, I mean,
all right, brother. Who that, man? Juwan Johnson, your leading receiver today, 8 receptions, 76 yards. Sprite quarters.
Food player Phil. Saints lose. You had a bad day.
No way. You're not about to play. Yeah, no, they were playing too high the whole game. I get it. But you got to make them come down. You got to, come on, bro, Kellen Moore. I know it's game 1, but, I mean, if I'm going to look at this after the fact, you know, I'm thinking, bro, I got to make these dudes come down. You know, I got to do something. We got to respect the run more, too. You know, we just really don't, I don't know, man. Like, it's not okay to just have, you know, like, I get it, Kamara 50 yards rushing. Well, somebody else has to really take over then, too. You know, somebody else got to have 50, 60, 70 yards rushing. Remember, the old rule is you want to have, which we were right, where we at? We were right at 100 yards rushing. I mean, you really want to, we were at 100 yards rushing, but it wasn't the right way, in my opinion, because we were right at 100 yards rushing. You really want to have over 100 yards rushing, but it wasn't the way that we should do it. It's the best I can explain. I'm trying to find it, but we should have just dominated that run in a way. Like, just dominated and made them come down. Right then you take the shot. I don't know. It's up to Kellen Moore. He's got to figure it out, not me. Spread quarters.
Yo, it's Meatsy.
What up, Meatsy?
Man, that's just what I think. I find that we just got away from the run just way too quickly. Like, you know, Keandre had them nice couple runs in the first half. Didn't really see much, you know, like, I don't know. To me, we could have stuck towards the run, and we just, I feel like we're playing not to lose right now instead of playing to win. It's like, okay, we good as long as we get down there, show some positive progression. You know, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. It looked like a game 1 of like trying to figure this shit out, right? And I'll admit it. I would have thought after preseason and everything that we would have had a better offensive plan, especially in the beginning of the game. You know, the beginning of the game kind of felt like all the preseason games in a way. It was just like, you know, it was vanilla.
And you're 100% right. It almost takes me back to they ran all these scripted scrimmages in practice, but it doesn't seem like we have. It's a big whenever Peyton and a lot of coaches they script their first 15 plays. It don't really seem like we have that to where we're like we got some bread and butter. You know, like we need a 3rd and 7. We got to play that it don't matter who you line up against us. We're gonna get those 7 yards. You know, it's always kind of just fly by the seat of our pants, like, and then rip one down the middle of the field on 3rd and 4 and don't even have a chance. It's confusing, but I will tell you this though, because you know it's going to be negative a lot this season. But I'm happy as a Saints fan that even though we got to where the point of the game was, I still had something to cheer for. 3rd and 10, 4th and 10 with 4 seconds left to play, and there was that hope. You know, and that's what I'm gonna lean on this season more than anything. Is that if you can give me that every game, to where like, oh shit, yeah, it didn't look great, but hey, we right here at the 18-yard line with fucking 8 seconds left to play in 2 plays. Hey, I'll take it all year. You know, because we know where we're gonna be. And to me, that's football. It's competitive, and that's my take on it. And I think it's gonna be a long season like that. And if you can just give me that hope
well, you know what? I'm riding or dying with it.
Facts. All right. Well, I appreciate it, Meatsy. Who dat?
All right, man. Take care.
Man, one thing I kind of am worried about is, because at the end of the day, bro, when the season starts, I want to win. I don't give a fuck what the situation is. I want to win, right? What I am a little concerned about is your next few games are these the teams that you want to play, trying to get it right, trying to get on track, or do you just quickly go 0-4? I got to be honest when I say that. I mean, you play like you played today offensively in the first half against San Francisco, you're going to be in the same boat next week. You'd be down 10, 14, trying to fight back. Seattle, same situation, bro. I mean, you probably get down quick playing like that. You really got to figure that out in the beginning of the game. Remember, we always talk about this. You have to figure out how to score points in the first half, bro. It was a problem the entire preseason, right? So you have to figure out a way to not be down 10. If you could just be down, and I know Groupie had 3 points to do with it, but, if you could just be down by 3, that would be better. You got to go play the Bills after you play the Seahawks. You really don't get some games that I guess we could feel good about, maybe, until you play the Giants week 5, and you play them at home, then you play the Patriots at home, then you go to Chicago, and then you play Tampa at home. That'll be a good 4-game stretch to where if we get a rhythm, we should play good. We should play good by the end. Spread quarters.
Hey, yo, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing all right. What's happening?
Nothing much. I couldn't agree more with everything you just said. I don't think we just kind of started out slow. I don't think Rattler played terrible. I think he needs to scramble a little bit more. He had that more last year and then just kind of lost it today. I feel like he had plenty of opportunities to run and get a couple of yards, but then he just tried to force a lot of passes, which ended up kind of biting us in the ass.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I think that, again, he's just we got to figure out a way to not play so conservative in the first half. Rattler, bro, when Rattler, don't give a fuck and just be speeding down that field, it's always pretty impressive. Got to be honest.
Drill at the end.
Dude.
2-minute drill at the end was better than
any other drive.
Minutes it was.
It was it was the best drive of the game for the Saints.
And I don't know why we can't do that every time. I don't know why we don't think it's a 2-minute drive every single time.
And that could be Kellen Moore's thing. And you saw them a little quicker to the ball than what we've seen in the past year. So, I mean, that could be his thing. And, yeah, that'll take time to perfect. But, like I said, bro, I mean, you got to go play. You playing at home against San Francisco next week, When are we going to get in a rhythm with that? Out of all the things that we want to get in a rhythm with, fuck, bro, we'd like to get in a rhythm offensively.
Yeah. This was the game that we needed to win this game to start out.
Yeah.
Like Arizona, they ain't never going to win nothing big with Kyler Murray. I don't think he's a great quarterback. Today was the day we needed to win, and we kind of blew it.
I agree. We did.
Yeah. Music in the Dome sucked, as usual.
Oh, God.
Too many guys.
What's some songs they played?
They played Bangarang after the missed field goal.
Bangarang?
That was terrible.
Which one is that? How's that go?
The EDM song.
I'd have to hear it.
Skrillex or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay.
Terrible song for a missed field goal. And too many guy cheerleaders. We need to get rid of that. Bring back the Saintsations.
All right. Well, I appreciate the call, brother. Who dat?
Yeah, appreciate you, Mayo. Who dat?
Cajun curveball. Hanging up for winning bets. No, it's just how you contradicting yourself, bro. So, I mean, look, brother, this ain't fucking Fox 8. This ain't, if I want to hang up, I'm going to hang up, bro. Ain't nobody watching over me, dude. I made this shit. Spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's Milfana.
What's up, Milfana?
Not much, my boy. Just coming back from the game. Let me tell you something. Them end zones look like the trash bags we about to have on in 1 or 2 weeks, brother.
I mean, point an example. Awful call. Just the vibe of it, just the awkwardness in between. You could tell he's not ready. He's got one thing to say, and it's about putting bags on the head after week 1. I'm going to hang up. I mean, that's just common sense, bro. You know? Spread quarters. Hello?
Hello? Yo, am I live?
Yeah, what's going on?
Am I live?
All right, we get it.
All right, look, bro. All right, look, man. So, have you ever heard of this guy, Canadian Cohen? He's like a caller on your
You're breaking up.
Thing,
You sound like you're talking through a sock, dude.
You can't hear me well?
No, it's like breaking up. Like it's like very. Just call me back, all right, brother? All right, dude. Call me back, bro. Get a clear line. You got a lot of people trying to call, and if you call me, man, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? Don't you get spread quarters.
What's up, Mayo? It's Pete Money. Probably going to sound like a little bit of a broken record because you guys touched on a couple of things that I wanted to touch on. I felt like, you know, we really got away from the run, especially with Kendra. I mean, when Kendra touched the ball, it just seemed like he was making stuff happen every time he touched the ball. And, like, why are we throwing a wide receiver screen to, like, you want to protect Olave. Olave's a downfield weapon. Like, what the fuck are we doing with that? If you want to do a screen, throw it to Kendra. Kendra is getting shifty and making shit happen, bouncing off tackles. And obviously, you know, we know what Kamara does with screens, but why are we throwing a screen in the backfield to get Olave blown up? I mean, he got taken off the field twice today.
Yeah. Now, props to Olave for returning each time. That was cool. You know, that really was. You know, he didn't get it's also cool he didn't get a concussion. But, yeah, I mean, when you making this play in practice, how are you not thinking in the back of your head that if one guy misses his block, which is what happened, and a defender gets through, they're going to I mean, that reminds you of the Reggie Bush, Sheldon Brown play.
Oh, absolutely.
From way back. It was literally almost identical, and it's crazy to have Olave. And I get it, bro. Like, we got to get over it and let Olave shine. I get that on every play other than that one. Like, literally, pick a play. Any play you want. Besides that type of play right there, that should be going to Shaheed, like you said, maybe a Kendra, whatever. Just not Olave. That is insane. When you then to throw it, I get it. You're pressured, blah 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 blah. Man, you got to think in your head, man, because that's a hospital. That's a Toro ball. That's an Oshima ball. That's a ball you do not want to throw to Olave after however many concussions, dude. It's just insane.
No doubt. I mean, they ran that play before with Shaheed. Shaheed's like waving his hands for Rattler to throw it, and he runs out the pocket and then throws the ball away. But he throws that one where there's two defenders beelining for Olave. Like, I don't get that. But I will say, I think Spencer looked good under pressure. I think when he had defenders in his face, he looked a lot better than Derek Carr. He was composed. But, again, like, he finished the game with no fucking touchdowns. Like, no passing touchdowns. He didn't have one. So, like, he's got yards. He looked great in that last drive, but, like, dude, you gotta put touchdown. You gotta put the ball in the end zone. I mean, he did with Juwan. Juwan dropped it, whatever. But, like, the last play, he didn't even give Olave a chance to catch it. And then the one to Shaheed, I mean, the rest were kind of fucking us, bro. Like, there was a couple of calls I feel like they missed pass interference on, and then
they definitely missed it on the Shaheed pass. The Shaheed pass in the corner end zone, he was holding his arm down. They should have definitely called it on that one, but
yeah. And then there was one earlier in the game where the dude was like on Olave's back and he dropped it, and it's like, bro, that's like he's on his back. Is that not pass interference? Like, come on.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I mean, also the refs were hard on the Cardinals too. So,
bro. Sure, we did get a PI on them, but
yeah.
All right, Devin, I'm gonna let you clear the lineup, man. Good talking to you. I enjoy the show. Have a good Monday tomorrow.
All right, man. Who that? Hey, do me a favor. Thumbs up on the stream if you're in here. 783 people in here. If you got a little time on your hands, drop the chat down. Hit the thumbs up. That would help the show out a lot. Really appreciate it. Spread quarters.
Hey, Mayo.
Yeah.
Listen, what do you think today? Bill Hunter is tore, bro.
All right, what do you got? Come on, brother. You see how this show is going right now, dude. You know that I can't small talk with you, motherfucker. Y'all want to small talk? Y'all got to meet me at the bar or something, dude. You know?
No, I'm in the backseat behind Milf Hunter. So all shit aside, he didn't look that bad.
I don't give a fuck. You think I give a fuck how drunk Milf Hunter is right now? I don't care, motherfucker. Spread quarters. Hello?
Spread quarters.
What's going on?
What's up, man, bro? What's up, bro?
What's up?
Hey, man, yo, I'm gonna say this to you. I feel like you're being too easy. You're being too easy on it.
All right, well, tell me why. Yeah, no, tell me why. I mean, it's week 1, but yeah.
I feel like it is week one. But like you said, you know, we don't know what we're getting from this team, but we should know what we're getting from the vets.
Facts.
We should know what we're getting from the vets. And bro, I've been calling for like the last 45 minutes. Trash callers need to just stop calling and let the real callers call who really support the show, bro. No trolls, no none of that shit. Who really support the show, bro? Because I support the show. I look forward to Sunday if you getting on this motherfucker and us talking shit about these shits. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna give Kool-Aid a pass. I can give Kool-Aid a pass. Year 2, sophomore, I gotta give him a pass. But Juwan Johnson, Demario Davis with the dumb penalties, Juwan Johnson, he do everything right. He do everything right until it's time to do it right. You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
And another thing, you know who he
Bro, you breaking up. I hate to say it, but you breaking up. It's not coming through, bro. Bro, look, I don't want this to happen like this, but y'all got to understand, man, when y'all call, bro, you got to just talk to me like you on the phone. It can't be on sync or, you know, all this other shit.
I got you. No, I took you out of my car.
See what I'm saying? Like, I know. I've been doing this for 6 years, so I know that it's not just a regular phone call when it sounds like that. But, yeah, what you got?
I took you out the car. That's my fault. I'm doing lifting shit, bro.
I feel you got to get it.
You got to get it. But, like, at the end of the day, you know who Juwan Johnson reminds me of? Jared Cook. Jared Cook did everything right for us until it was time to actually do it right. He did everything right. He was one of the players where he didn't fuck up until it was time to fuck up. Bro, that catch seals the deal because I'm already knowing we're gonna be aggressive and we're going for the 2. Blake Goofy already didn't miss the fucking kick, and the audacity of this motherfucker to miss a kick. It's the audacity. We already didn't think you was like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it's just like, well, like you say, bro, we don't know what we're going to see, but we know what we should see from the vet.
It's a good point, man. Especially the guys that have been here, you know? That's what I'm saying. We've seen this from Juwan Johnson before, but at what point do you fucking stop doing it?
That's what I'm saying. Then you don't. See, that's where the repetition comes from in preseason. And I blame Kellen Moore, bro. Like, I feel like we need to run Kamara to the fucking ground. I don't care. We're not making it to the playoffs, but like we need to run him to the ground. We're paying good money for this guy, bro. We need to run him to the ground. He scored a touchdown. We don't hear from Kamara no more.
We need to practice more. That's one thing I'll knock Kellen Moore on right now. We don't practice enough. They didn't practice. Motherfucker, they went and bowled. They went and played paintball. They went and did all this shit. But they weren't practicing a lot. They were 1 hour, maybe 2 hour practices, couple days a week. I noticed that, bro. Not a lot of practicing going on, and it looked like that.
Because these motherfuckers so flimsy, we don't know. Like, these motherfuckers is flimsy. Look at Chris Olave. Go down off a regular tackle. He limping off a regular tackle, bro. It was just a regular shoelace tackle. Like niggas soft, like niggas want to come out and look good. They want to come out and look good and not play good. Like Chris Olave missed some critical catches. Like they wasn't supporting Spencer Rattler like they were supposed to. Like I feel like we too easy on these motherfuckers right now. We understand that we're not going to be good. We know this, but because of the young players we have, but it's the vets fucking up, bro. It's the fucking vet. It's the vet.
I think it's a good point. It's the
vet. Like I'm not taking it easy on these motherfuckers, bro. I'm not taking it easy on these, especially the vets. Like I say, I'm gonna give Kool-Aid a pass. Fucking Marvin Harris got some inches on Kool-Aid, bro. He got some inches. He got some strive on Kool-Aid, so that was kind of tough. I thought you got to give him a pass on that. But I'm not giving Juwan Johnson a pass. Repetition, preseason. You only play one preseason game, probably 2 fucking snaps. You're not that guy. You don't supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. Rashid Shaheed, I do feel like he's missing a step or two after coming off of that knee injury. I do feel like he's missing a step or two. I always felt that Chris Olave is too fucking small, bro. The Saints, we're not gonna never be good until we start dropping our nuts on shit. Like, we really need to man, teams really be dropping their nuts on players. Like, look, and players come out, oh, it's a dirty business. Yeah, it's a dirty business because it's a vision, and we don't have a fucking vision, bro. We don't have a vision. Chris Olave is small. He's too small. So I'm pretty sure we're not gonna pay him when he's ready to get paid. I'm knowing we're not gonna pay him. Rashid, he's always been a number 2. He's always going to be a number 2 receiver. We need a number 1 receiver.
He's a great 3 though. Is my thing. I got to be honest on Shaheed, and I've always kind of felt this way. He's a great 3. He's a great 3. But when you got to line him up line 2 receivers up, 1 on each side, I just don't know about Shaheed with that. I mean,
bro. And the sidebar, I gotta have this sidebar. You gotta go watch the highlight of Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, bro, I watched it.
God.
Dude, he was so good. God. He made such a difference in them winning that game.
Dude. Did you see Aaron Rodgers' face?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers was like, take that, bitch.
Yeah. And that was a game where you could have broke or you could have broke through. And they broke through, because of that veteran. Jalen Ramsey won them that game.
That should go down as like one of the best hits of the season.
It was amazing.
That was an amazing hit, bro. I was like, God damn, like, what the fuck did I just watch? But off of them, back to my who that, bro. It's who that, rat that, but we can't take it easy off these fucking vets, bro. We got to be hard on these dudes, bro. Demario Davis, that's the second time I've seen him a costly penalty, and you don't even have to fucking, you didn't even have to hold him in that moment because he was throwing the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Lions getting smoked right now, but it's crazy, bro.
I had Green Bay. I had Green Bay.
I'm gonna lose all my spread bets today, every one of them. So I had Pittsburgh, but they didn't cover. They didn't cover. It's
a long season, man. We gonna be up 100,000. Promise you that.
All right, brother. Look, appreciate the call. Who that, man?
Already, right there.
Yeah, that was a good call. Dude, the Lions are losing 17-3. Look, I'm looking right away. Goff and interception. He's 13 for 16. He's got an interception. When he starts throwing interceptions, bro, the Lions cannot win. Spread quarters.
Fuck these motherfuckers, man. I hate those fucking helmets, too. I want to see the gold shining off the fucking Superdome lights. Those fucking helmets fucking suck. You don't change that, man. That looks fucking stupid. I mean, that looks so dumb. I hate those fucking helmets. That game fucking... I'd rather get a fucking vasectomy without the fucking anesthesia than pay to watch this scum that Morford Dyke Mickey put together this year. Kellen Moore might be good, Devin. He ain't good enough to fix what fucking Mickey Loomis set him up for. There ain't no fucking way. I ain't heard Poitras this quiet since before Katrina. I had to fucking make sure the TV wasn't on mute when I was watching it. It was so low in there, man. You know, when the Saints are good, there ain't no fucking murders. We so fucking bad. I saw in the fucking news yesterday, they sending a fucking National Guard down here. It's so fucked up. I sold my fucking tickets this year. It cost me more to drink at the game than when I sold my tickets, than when I sold my fucking tickets. I mean, you know, it sucks. You know, it sucks. Because I had seats next to these fine little motherfuckers, too, man. Fine little motherfuckers. It's all right, though. I'm going to go to fucking Hog Alley. I'm going to wear my brown paper bag on my head. Even the fat girls are fine in fucking Hog Alley. I fucking love that little joint.
I'm gonna make Yamla brown paper bags. I want the whole fucking dome wearing them. Send a message to that Marfa Dyke Mickey. We paying to see this garbage on the field. We got the Decadence Festival dancing around with the Sensations. It's a fucking joke at this point. They don't give a fuck about us, Devin. They don't give a fuck about it. Dale Benson, Loomis, Lauschka, fuck all of them. They don't give a fuck, and I know it. I don't know where Mickey Loomis lives, but I hope we can send him a fucking bag in the mail with dog shit in it. If we win a game this year, I'll walk down Bourbon Street fucking naked. If we win a game this year, Devin, I'll lick a shot of Fireball out of Candy's asshole at fucking Vision. It's hairy too. I've seen it. It's gotta be a strong liquor though to kill all the funky shit she's got in there. Don't take it personal, Candy. It's just reality. But I want my 4-pack too. You bet me. My 4-pack.
All right, well, yeah, you can have. Yeah, I know. I remember.
2 blueberries and an amber. Deliver it too. I
that's
can't drive
3.
right now.
That's 3. But
my license is expired. It was a 4-pack.
I bet it is expired. I bet it's been expired since 2004, motherfucker.
It's suspended. I didn't want to tell it. It's suspended. But yeah, it's very depressing to be a Saints fan right now. Good night.
And a Louisiana driver as well. All right, I'm gonna take a few more calls. Spread court. You gotta turn the stream down. Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready calling, bro. It's so easy, bro. Come on, bro. I mean, even back when I was growing up in the truck with my dad, we try to call in, you turn the radio down. I don't understand how we forgot this. Come on. Spread quarters.
Where you at? Dirty Red calling from the Shrimp Bowl, the Bay St. Louis, baby.
Dirty who?
Dirty Red. You remember we went to school together?
Oh, Dirty Red?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember you, Dirty Red.
Yeah, hey, what's up, man? Look, I'm going to go ahead and clear the air real quick. Me and Jake Hayner, we've been having a relationship together, right? About 4 years now. But I'm about to change that shit up. And Chris what's his name? Chris Olave? I'm about to start tapping that motherfucker because Chris Hayner ain't got it no more. And Olave is soft as fucking toilet paper. You hear me, Mayo?
That's how y'all get down in Bay St. Louis, huh?
Yeah, for real, man. Hey, look, I'm going to tell you this. This motherfucker, he got hit. I was on the shrimp boat, right? That motherfucker got hit. I about fell overboard when they threw up that blue tent. This motherfucker is soft as a pussy, huh?
Well, he does get hurt a lot. I'm not going to deny that. Definitely gets hurt a lot. But that was a bad pass. You shouldn't have passed that to him.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bad pass. I mean, Derek Carr, it's one of them Derek Carr passes, but I don't know, Mayo. Like, I was fucking flipping the tables over. The game warden was coming over because I was taking them blueberry Adidas and throwing them out in the water. The game warden's after me and all this shit. Bro, I don't know about this team, bro. What? I mean, we got 5 wins under our belt this year, or what?
Maybe.
I don't know. Look, number 12. Look, I haven't came out and told anyone this, but me and Jake Hayner, we got caught at the Hilton a couple weeks.
All right, brother. You need to go write a book. You making shit up. You trying too hard. Be yourself. I mean, if that's how you sound, you could probably just be yourself and be funny, but you going too extensive into the storytelling. Spread quarters. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Dev? This is Clark calling from West Virginia.
Oh, what's up, man?
What's up? So, I tuned into the show a little late. everybody's talking about the penalties. The one penalty that got me was they called the offensive line in the neutral box on the push. I've never seen them call a flag when Philly runs it or any other team, but when we ran it today, they called it.
So wait, when was this? This is at the end of the game you talking about?
No, this is first half, first quarter maybe.
Oh, yeah. I know when you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
I've never seen a penalty on that play. Never. And then they decided to call it today.
Well, I know that they didn't outlaw the tush push. It's still, I mean, we saw people doing it all weekend. You know what I'm saying? So I know they didn't outlaw it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the Eagles, I think, ran it 3 times on Thursday.
Yeah.
Like you said, people ran it all weekend.
Yeah.
But, like, they just decided to call it. It was something about the neutral box on the offensive line. It was a guard. They said lined up on the other side of the neutral box. And they called it offside. But watching the game today kind of reminded me of last year when we played the Commanders, when Rattler came in after
Hayner sucked. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. And what exactly happened? Juwan Johnson missed a 2-point conversion.
It's true.
He dropped it just like he dropped the game time touchdown today.
Yeah. Just hasn't been clutch. You got to call it what it is. Guy isn't clutch. He's not clutch.
Yep. No. And the $30 million for 3 years, it's pathetic.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts, man. There's a bunch of guys getting paid pretty decent money that just aren't, I don't know, bro. They just not helping in situations like that today. You know what I'm saying? End of the game. You know, you got your quarterback got control of the offense, moving down the field, and, you know, you got to make that play, bro. Somebody's got to be able to make that play on the team. And it just feels like when shit like that continuously happens that we ain't got those guys. And I've said it on this show before, this roster is not great. It's not a great roster. And in situations like that, a not great roster is probably going to show up.
Yeah, he's definitely not worth the $30 million. And like you were saying earlier, Monroe, I think, is the best tight end on the team. I can't wait till he gets healthy. And if you want to call Taysom the other tight end when he gets healthy, hopefully he's not, you know, bad from the injury.
But I mean, you're talking about like Foster Moreau. I don't think he's.
Yeah,
I don't think he's expected to come back. I don't think. Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is, I don't think he's expected to come back until like maybe middle of the season. You know what I'm saying? And then Taysom Hill, I really don't even have an update on. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I thought Monroe was at least out to week 5 or 6.
Well, that sounds about right. I said middle of the season, but you know, it's going to be what I basically mean is, man, we could be in a hole by then. You know?
Yeah.
And by the way, if you just waiting on Foster Moreau to come back for everything to change, I got news for you.
The only way I'm waiting on him.
Yeah, I got news for you, bro. You know, but it's I don't know, bro. You're gonna have to figure out a way. Now that you lost Arizona, which, man, Saints fans wouldn't have said that you going to win a lot of games in these first 4, but they would have, a good percentage of them would have said, I think we can beat Arizona. They would have said that, and they probably did. But the fact that you lost that game, now you go play San Francisco, Seattle, Buffalo, you're going to have to pull 2 miracles in a way and win those games, at least 2 of them.
Yeah, and I was like you said, I was one of the Saints fans that thought, well, this is maybe the only winnable game out of the 4. And, you know, it just fell short because we can't make the plays. Quick question before I hop off here. Well, 2. If somehow we end up with the top 5 pick and Rattler plays out this year and they decide not to draft, you know, a quarterback, which I know everybody's hoping that, but, you know, I'm hoping Rat kind of plays out. Could you see Mickey drafting maybe like a Jemiah Smith from Ohio State or some? Because we need playmakers.
Dude, I'm with you, bro. That is what we haven't been getting. You know, I said before this draft, I was like, man, if we can get like McMillan, you know, from Arizona or somebody like that, bro, they have been so content on receiver. And I do not know how. It's one of the biggest mysteries ever. Like, we don't even have any big receivers, right? Like, that play the 1 or the 2. Our receivers are hurt a lot. We already seen it week 1. We saw it last year before, whatever. How have they not focused? I mean, drafting Bub Means is not enough. How have they not focused on this? We are not good at receiver. I don't know how many times I got to say it. Said it all off season.
And then if you look at our division rival, Tampa, and, they drafted Ibuka, and he had a 2-touchdown game, and he looked,
did.
He looks like the future for them after Mike Evans is gone. His window's closed.
And for people in the chat saying a tight end, you could have drafted one. He was right there. So that's, I don't know. They not taking it serious, and I think that's a huge miss on their part. Don't get me wrong. Cool, we got Calvin Banks. He probably be here 10 years, play great. But what are you really missing? You really fucking missing a playmaker on this team, man. Not a good receiver. Not a okay
just
receiver.
A playmaker.
A fucking playmaker. Can't,
We ain't got one.
We ain't got one. That's the truth.
Hey, one last thing before I hop up here. Do you think it is possible for you to ship a thing of you respect the body, a beat of beer to West Virginia for me?
Brother, it's just they don't allocate me enough, and they want. This is what's going on with the Abita beer thing. I'll try. You can shoot me an email, and I'll see what I can do. But they want people to go to the brewery, bro. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's just how they are. And trust me, if you think that I haven't butt heads with them about it, whatever the case may be, I have. But at the end of the day, Abita is, in my opinion, the best beer company in the state. They've been with me for over 4 years. You know what I'm saying? And I just got to respect their process. It just is what it is. Trust me, bro. There's a lot of people that want it out of state. There's a lot of bars that want it down here, grocery stores, all kinds of different places that all have to be told no. And do I understand it? Not really. But at the same time, it just is what it is. I'm not going to be like, oh, yo, fuck Abita. Like, these guys have been with me forever. So I'll try. Shoot me an email if you got my email. And then, I'll see what I can do for you. But I don't have a lot on deck. I'm going to be honest.
Hey, I understand. I'm just trying to support you and support the show. I tune in every Sunday. I look forward to it right after the games every week. I'm going to hop off here. Who dat?
Who dat, brother? If you think that a lot of grocery stores, and Bromart, you name it, all these people, Blue Oak Barbecue, some of the best bars in the city. Fred's wants it in Baton Rouge. There's so many people that want it.
Here, turn it down.
Sprite Quarters.
Hey, yeah, this is the Red Man again. Hello?
Yeah, what you got, brother?
Hey, yeah. I think I can answer your question right here. I think Mickey Loomis personally never wants to see the offense be good again because he refuses to draft any offensive talent because he believes that he can still get good guys in the rounds 4 through 7 when that was true with Sean Payton, but it's not true anymore. We cannot develop. We cannot even get anybody that's even worthy of making our roster, and we have probably one of the worst rosters in the NFL. And it's just a shame because this team, these fans just deserve way better offensive output, and we're just not getting it.
Have you called early already?
No, I called like 3 weeks ago, and I just had an agenda out against still being stuck in the Pete Carmichael era.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah, no, well, the name that's never said. I talk about it all the time. The Jeff Island guy. He's never said. Nobody ever talks about him. I thought he had a lot to do with the draft process. I guess I could be wrong. But nobody ever says his name ever, never one show. So, anyway, appreciate the call, brother. I don't understand why they won't take the playmaker part serious. I don't get it. I don't get why the Saints won't take that part serious. We are not like a team to where you can't have a Sprite Quarters.
Hey, what's up, man? It's Zach from outside Atlanta.
Hey, what's up, man?
I see what everybody's saying about today, but personally, I came out of this happy. Like, we're having people predict us winning 2 games this whole season,
and we lose by one score, like I know it's Arizona, but what I'm looking for this season is what are we building towards? We're not going to win the division this year. We're not going to make the playoffs. We won't have an 8-win season. I'll be happy with 6 wins, but more than that, I'll be happy with showing that we're building towards something. See something that Kellen Moore has an idea of. I was impressed seeing that they even tried the tush push, because going that he came from the Eagles, I figured that he knew what they would have to do to get that play to work. As far as I'm concerned, the play worked, because if you look at every time the Eagles ever do it, they're lined up off sides. They're just not calling it. They're just not throwing a flag.
Right.
So we just got to play a game where the rest team isn't going to throw a flag at that. But I was impressed with that. I was impressed with the 2-minute drive. We all know that Juwan Johnson dropped it, but I mean, the fact that we even got down there to where it was an entertaining final 2 minutes shows that there is a possibility of something there, and we may not see it fulfilled this season. But I mean, and I know that, you know, Breeze and Sean Payton got us the NFC Championship their first year, but they didn't win a Super Bowl for 4 years. So I feel like we just need to give a new process time to breathe, really.
Yeah, no, I can respect that. And that's, I mean, look, the first thing I tweeted after the game, the Saints fought. They fought hard. And I know that's like the generic thing to say after both Saints and Pelicans games. You know, I say it all the time. But they really did. They battled, you know. And the way that some of them games went, or a lot of them games last year, you could see they weren't really battling, you know. This team did battle. They lost by 7. Yes, they lost to the Cardinals. But like you said, you do see something to where they could build off of. First thing and foremost, penalties. Fucking build off of that, because you got to get it. Dude, you have to get rid of the penalties. This is a common thing in the first week. Happens to a lot of teams, whatever, right? You have to learn how to score points. You have to learn how to score points. What keeps you from scoring points? Penalties. You see what I'm saying? So it's hand in hand. You have to learn how to score points, man. That is like the main thing. Here we are again, another game where it's just like the same old fucking score. You know, it's 13 points by the Saints, baby. That's what you get. No, we need to be scoring 28. You know what I'm saying? 24, something. Give us some points, man.
Yeah. I think the most threatening thing is, like you were just reading off the schedule, is we're about to go into 49ers, then the Seahawks, then the Bills. I mean, there's a very real chance we're starting 0-4. And so, I mean, me and my dad were watching the game, and we were able to say at least we were able to watch a final 2 minutes where we were still in it. At least we weren't down by 21 and already turned off the game. So, I mean, we may start 0-4, but I'm just here to watch what Kellen Moore is building. And, I mean, clearly, you know, Gail Benson and Mickey Loomis isn't going to fire him over one game. We saw we had to deal with 3 seasons with Dennis Allen. It took a 7-game losing streak to finally get rid of him. So
we don't even need to
Kellen
talk
Moore's
about
going to
that.
be around.
Yeah.
Kellen Moore's going to be around. I'm not saying that negatively. I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to give a new young coach time to breathe. So I'm excited for that. But I do have one question. I'm not saying this because the last guy said it. I already was planning to ask. I was wanting to get some Respect Your Body in Atlanta if there was any chance to get that up here too.
Yeah, I'm just not. Me personally, I'm not going to be able to do it. I mean, because I don't. I'm at the crib. You know what I'm saying? I don't have like a whole lot of it. I think they gave me 3 total cases of it, and I'm down to 1.5 left. You know, it's like how much can I mail out? You know, so I mean, look. If I could, I would.
If you can talk them into distributing it, if you can talk them into getting it out,
that's what I'm saying.
I want to buy some.
Yeah, I just want to. I want to be clear in saying that them talks will go absolutely nowhere. Like, imagine talking to a brick wall and saying that it's not happening. So trust me.
We have a Beta up in my grocery stores up here. I mean, I have some in my fridge right now. Like, I have a Beta. Like, they just don't want to put your specialty flavors out there.
They not doing it. I don't know why. I've never known why. It just is what it is, and they not budging on it. This has been something. This ain't the first year that the beer came out. It came out last year. Same thing. It's not happening. You have to go to the brewery to get it. There's nothing I can do about it. And you know me, bro. I'm like, you know, if I could do something about something, I fucking always will. And this is something I literally, there's nothing I can do.
Gotcha. Well, hey, who dat? We'll be here all season. I think it's going to be a rough season, but not in the way that it was the last 3 years. I'll say that.
Fair enough. All right, brother. Who dat?
Who dat?
Trust me, bro. I'd send everybody beer if I could. Spread quarters.
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, we're calling from Delgado Baseball right here. I got a question. What do you think about that last drive that they called a drop pass on?
I thought the drive was very impressive. It was good, but I thought the call where they said that Olave dropped the pass, that was not a drop pass. It wasn't. So, but it didn't make a difference. I mean, we got a first down after, so.
I guess so, yeah. I think if we would have got that call, I think we would have scored that touchdown. Everything would have been good, but I don't know. I don't know if there was enough evidence for that to be a drop pass.
You talking about the Olave ball across the middle when he went to the ground with it?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't see it, but I don't think that would have made that much of a difference.
Yeah, probably not. I guess not. And I got another question. You think you could pop out to a Delgado game?
Yeah, I live right there. I could definitely pop out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, when do y'all play? When do y'all play?
We got a schedule up on the front door, but
on the front door of the stadium?
I think the new facility. You know that big building we just built?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a schedule, but we got some fall games right now, and our season don't start until the spring though. So we got some fall games, and then we'll be playing home, and then we'll be going to LSU and some different schools to be playing too. So.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll go look at the schedule.
All right, bet.
All right, brother.
All
right, who that? How about the rejuvenated Cam Jordan? Cam Jordan, best player on the defense today. I mean, 2 sacks, 1.5 sacks, because Granderson was in on that second one. But also deflected ball. I mean, I saw him on in the run game. I mean, that looked like classic Cam Jordan. Matched his sack total last year. Spread quarters.
Spread quarters. What's up, man?
Yo.
Hey, where can I buy those yoga pants Blake Groupie was wearing?
I didn't see him. When? I didn't see him.
Like during the game, like everybody else has football pants on, he wears the Lululemon.
I got you. Yeah, I think that does something for kickers. I don't know. I don't know the science behind it, but I think there's something about it.
Well, anyway, what's your thoughts on the? Because I know everybody else like hating on Juwan Johnson and stuff. I'm just happy that he caught a couple balls. That was something. I think he kind of surprised himself when he caught, then dropped, then caught the touchdown again, and then dropped it again. But I mean, pretty cool. He got 2 receptions in one, and then dropped it.
Yeah, that's what I said about it. He actually did catch it, and then he didn't account for the hand. The hand's going to come in. I mean, it's the end of the game. Everybody's trying to get the ball out, and you got to account for that. You got to know that that's going to happen, bro. And yeah, I mean, he had a good game for the most part, though. I got to give him credit. He did have a good game, but it's just not clutch. He's not clutch. I mean, he keeps showing it to you.
Yeah. And I hate saying everything. It took me forever to get through it. I hate saying what everybody else was saying. Yes, we've got to score points again. I would like to get back to where we were with Drew and everybody when we would score 40 points and somebody else might score 41, but at least we scored 40 points and it was exciting and all that. That was football. This is it felt more like
brother, I'd like a Lamborghini, some good head, and to live on a fucking island, But I mean, it's not gonna happen, I still got to be down. Dude, listen, I'm 33. I'm telling you right now, we will never see that good of an offense again. I'm telling you, not my life. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
It was beautiful. We've only seen it once in mine too, and I just it's bad though when you look at the crowd and everybody's looking at their phones. Nobody's looking at the field. You're like, come on.
That's the world.
Crazy.
Bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's just how it is. When I go in the dome, bro, I don't play none of that shit. And I'm a fucking content creator. I don't play none of that shit when I go in the dome, bro. I don't be on the phone. Same. I tell people, how many people hit me up? Hey, we want you to come make a video. Blah 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 blah. I don't play video when I go to the Saints games, bro. I don't even barely look at fantasy.
I don't look at my fantasy at all anyway because there ain't shit I could do to it until the day's over anyway. But
right.
My thoughts on those stupid. Everybody keeps bringing up the bags. Put the bags away. Put that memory away. That was shit.
when you do that, you manifest more of that shit. That's why we sucked for a long time, because y'all put them bags on. You give that to the Falcons and let them keep that shit. We don't need it.
I agree, brother. And I think that's just like, again, that's an internet thing. They want to do the bag so they can take a picture and put it on the internet. I don't fucking know, bro. I'm not putting no bag on my head, though. I can promise you that.
Well, we got to run the ball more. We cannot. Everybody, I keep hearing people saying, you got to catch, you got to this, that. You got to run the ball, man. You got to run the ball. I don't know why we kind of abandoned that, especially in the second half. It was like it was a little bit here, a little bit there, and I know we're playing catch up, but we moved it every time we did.
Yeah, you just got to trust the run game. You're right. I agree. We just didn't do it enough. We did not do it enough for as well as it did. It's not like they ran and were only getting 2 yards a carry. Like everybody was pretty much running well. So
I would like to see Kellen Moore stop calling plays off the kids menu. It's time to put some shit in there that's a surprise.
Facts.
I mean, it was pretty predictable, but you know what? I thought Rattler was a surprise. I thought he looked really poised, and I know like that one pick, the deep one that was called back was ugly, but you know they took a shot. I wish we'd take more shots. You got the arms that we can do stuff we couldn't do the last couple of years with Drew, so let's go.
You said with who?
I said that we could do stuff we couldn't do with the last couple of years of Drew. We could take deep shots again. Let's do it.
Brother, Drew was a surge until the very end, in my opinion. I'll never agree with that last 2-3 years shit.
No.
No.
I love me some Drew. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying he could not do the deep ball.
Okay.
Now we got it again. We need to throw it. It's like it's something we do like occasionally. We need to quit that occasionally stuff and let's light some fires, man. Let's do some stuff.
All right, fair enough. All right, brother. But look, I appreciate the call, man. Who dat?
Later.
We do need to loosen up and we need to open the field up, bro. They not, All right, it's my last call right here. Well, not that one, but the next one. How far back is the Roast Beef Ron call tuning in late? Roast Beef Ron has not called in today. I know that the phone's been ringing the whole show, so you never know. It's only one phone, one line, so you really got to work to get through. You do. Look, it's like back in the day when I used to try to be the call on Q93 or B97. It's the same shit, bro. You got to keep dialing, and then it finally rings. Spread quarters.
I called 157 times to get through. Oh, my God. This is my best day ever. I'm calling you live from Florida, dog. We've been at the pool watching the game. We had a good time. But, I mean, look, it's good. It's good. Let me ask you this. How did they take that last catch and say that it wasn't a catch?
We've talked about this too much already, the show. I can't do it again. I can't, brother. I'm sorry. I can't. I've already talked about it 4 times.
It's just on me. It's on me, But look, hey, I appreciate you taking my call, man. I watch the show religiously. It's my first time calling in. We're calling from Destin, Florida, brother. I love you.
All right. Love you too, man. Appreciate it. Brother, you called 100-something times for that? Fuck. Spread quarters.
What's going on, man? What's Epic Life?
Yo, what up, Epic Life?
Man, you know how I do it. It was out to me today, but I'm going to be real with you, bro. I was happy by the effort. I have one question, and I'm going to clear the line. I haven't been listening. I'm going to go back and listen. I'm on my way home. But why wasn't that wide receiver from Denver in the last few plays? You traded it for wrong, big farm.
Vele, he got to catch that drive, I think. Yeah.
That drive, I know he did, but when the game was on the line, shouldn't we see what he got? That's just how I feel. I saw him make a play. He got a catch, but I feel as though, you paid Juwan Johnson $40. I could have told him they were screwed from that. He got over on him. He's not that to me. He's decent, but he's not. I wasn't surprised he dropped that ball. It was right in his hand. But I just feel as though you should have put him in.
I would have been surprised if he caught it. You're right.
Yeah.
I would have been surprised if he caught it. You're right. I would have been.
Yeah. So I wasn't tripping off that, but I was surprised the last 2 plays. That play to Lobby, that was, Rattler he did the best he could do, bro. But I was happy from the effort. I would say that I'm happy from the effort. You know, I'm gonna watch every week, man. Who that? Sitting around. I'm glad we back, but I just feel as though you should have put that boy in and just seen what he had. Just give him a shot. But we'll take it from there, man. Who that? Y'all have a go.
All right, Epic. Who that?
Who that?
I see what he's saying. I mean, it's a bigger receiver. Bigger receiver. More shit could have happened. All right, last call. Spread quarters, last caller.
Hey, dude, y'all got to think about that left tackle. He looked great. He looked great today, bro.
Calvin Banks?
He never let. Yeah, the left tackle that came in from Texas, I think.
Yeah.
That cat looked great, bro. So, I mean, y'all down in this one, down in that one. I hear people. But that offensive line did pretty good. But that left side, man, he held it down.
Well, whenever you don't hear much, whenever you don't hear much about it, that's a good thing.
Right. Yeah, but dude, that left side, that guard they got right there, I don't know if he was a fill-in or not, but that left tackle handled his business, dude. He shut that cat, all them guys down. I watched him, I keyed on him the whole game, you know?
That was smart to key in on him because, I don't think he gave up a sack.
No, he didn't give up nothing, dude.
Yeah.
He didn't give up nothing, dude. He was doubling. He was knocking two people out the way. He was doing all. Dude, check him out next week, dude. He was doing his job. And it looks like we got the real deal there. Thank God. You know, hopefully he stays safe, you know. You don't get hurt.
All right, my brother. Well, look, I appreciate the call. Good insight.
Be cool. All
right,
later.
Yeah, the only two that I really stuck out bad to me on the O-line was, 72? Radoons. And then, of course, Cesar Ruiz just doesn't play like a vet, in my opinion. You know, he just makes bonehead plays, and I don't know what it is about him, man. Spread quarters.
What's up, man? It's your boy Kick Shaw, man. How y'all doing today?
Doing good, brother. Doing good.
Bro, I think we're seeing a team that's going to grow into something spectacular, man. What do you think?
I could see him growing. I don't know into what. You know, I don't know what they're going to grow into. It's almost like, like if I went and planted something in the back, I feel good about it growing, but I don't know what it's going to grow into.
That's one loss to my 10-7 prediction for the year now.
Yeah, there goes one right there.
Loss.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. So we got 6 more losses, 10 more wins, man. But Rattler, man, I think he was pretty poised the whole game. I can't say I could nitpick little things, like the Ashna ball he threw to the lobby there. But other than that, man. They hung in the whole game, man. They hung in, and the clock management in the first half with Kalen Moore, I think he could have.
You could have been playing. You could have been playing for a field goal before half at the very minimum.
Exactly, and the missed field goal with Groupie. I mean, you had a dome. No win, nothing, like how
I just don't understand it.
How you fucking missed that? Like, come on, man. But overall, I think we're gonna grow. I think don't get mad at the first game. The first game. I mean, most of the O line and most of the players that was playing the game, that was their freaking practice. I mean, that's their first fucking practice of the season.
Yeah, I'm ready, and I got to be honest with you. I'm ready for all that to where we can't say that no more to be over. I'm ready to be in this season, and I'm ready to see what this team is. Whether it's fucking horrible, whether it's okay, whether it's a hard fighting team or it's a good team. Whatever it is, I'm so ready for the. Oh, it's just this. It's just preseason. Oh, it's just first game. I can't wait until it's over. I'm ready just to see what it is. It's almost like we keep unwrapping a gift. And there's more wrapping paper, It's just fuck.
I'm not exactly on the Rattler train yet. I'm still more of a short guy, but hey, I give any man a chance to prove himself, And I think Rattler kind of held himself together a little bit in the game. I mean, they had times where you could tell he was panicking, but I really think that they're gonna grow. I think they're gonna grow into something. Maybe not a magnolia, but they might grow into a pistol or something,
Facts. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate the call. Who that?
Who that?
All right, I'm done. Yeah, you're right. We need more earnest callers. Last call.
Mayo.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, respect you for taking me to the last call. Look, I think everybody in the whole fan base betrayed C.J. Stroud straight up for Spencer right now. And the Texans have 9 points up right now against the Rams. And, so, look, we were bad today. Kellen Moore looks like the Xbox kid. Sean Payton wrote that screenplay a million years ago. And Kevin, he sold it to Netflix. It looks like Kellen Moore is the guy who is the Xbox kid. Maybe we need a little bit more fire out of our head coach. We're going to be all right. Things ain't so bad. The Arizona Cardinals are a lot better than people are thinking right now. If we can just get things dialed in, first game of the season, I think we'll be all right. A little positivity to end the show. How about that, Mayo?
Well, yeah, I mean, y'all motherfuckers been pretty positive today. The whole, for the most part, everybody's been pretty. I'm actually shocked. I got to be honest. I thought it was going to be way more negative than this. So, yeah, let's. It just looks
so much better.
It did
than like the Trevor Siemian, like those just disaster days where you're just like, man, what the fuck are we even doing here?
Yeah.
It looked okay. It was just off. So
yeah,
let's just maybe fine tune some things. Maybe next year will be a little bit better. Kellen Moore obviously is an Xbox kid. We get it. But, maybe that's what his fucking players identify with. Who knows?
We're going to find out. All right, my brother.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. What a show, man. 2 hours. 2 hours, bro. 2 hours. I'm putting it on Apple and Spotify after, it'll probably be in the morning. I'm going to put it on Apple and Spotify. I got Red Bean League shirts, hcmsports.com/shop. I got probably about 50 of these left online. And I also got, what else I got online right now? I got Respect Your Body Ice Bath shirts, hcmsports.com/shop. Check them out. Limited. Once they gone, bro. And we on to Playtality and all that stuff. Christmas and Mardi Gras shit. And, this is usually just right in the beginning of September. I sell shit like this. So, anyway, hcmsports.com/shop. And I'm out of here, man. Till next week. Till next Sunday. Right after the game. Right here on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, this is where we do the show at. This is where, anytime I do a call-in show, this is where it's at. Right here. Hold the Mail on YouTube. Who dat?